You don't need 8 hours of sleep. At least, that's what they say. But then why? Do you still wake up tired? Why does your body feel heavy? Even after a full night in bed? Why do your eyes open, but something inside you still feels asleep? Somewhere along the way, someone told you a rule. 8 hours. Not 7. Not 6. Not 9. 8. A perfect number. Plain. Simple. Almost comforting. Like if you could just follow it, everything would finally be okay. So you tried. You went to bed earlier, set alarms, downloaded sleep tracking apps, watched your numbers, measured your rest, optimized your nights, like your life depended on it. And yet, the more you tried to sleep perfectly, the worse it felt. You stared at the ceiling, counting hours instead of dreams. You checked the clock, again and again and again. And suddenly, sleep stopped being rest. It became pressure. And maybe, you've never said it out loud, but you felt it. If I did everything right, why am I still so tired? Here's something no one tells you. Hours was never meant to be a rule, because your body is not a machine. It doesn't follow fixed numbers. It doesn't care about averages. It doesn't read articles or watch productivity videos. Your body listens to something deeper, something quieter, something you may have forgotten. Some people need 7 hours. Some need 9. Some feel alive after 6. Others still feel empty after 10. Because sleep is not a number. It's a relationship. You were taught to count hours, but no one taught you how to feel rest. You were taught to optimize sleep, but no one taught you how to let go. Because sometimes, you're not tired from lack of sleep. You're tired from thinking too much, from carrying too much, from holding things you never put down. Unfinished conversations, unspoken words, silent worries, expectations you never agreed to, but somehow still carry. All of it comes to bed with you. Sleep doesn't erase your thoughts. It doesn't dissolve your stress. It doesn't magically fix your mind. If anything, the night makes everything louder. So maybe it was never about 8 hours. Maybe it was about what you brought into those hours. There's a moment, right before you fall asleep, where everything becomes quiet. No noise, no expectations, just you. And in that moment, your mind finally speaks. Not loudly, not clearly, but honestly. It reminds you of things you ignored, things you postponed, things you buried, because you didn't have time to feel them. So instead of resting, you escape, scrolling, watching, distracting, anything, to avoid being alone with your thoughts. And that's the paradox. The more you chase sleep, the further it runs, because sleep was never something you force. It's something that happens when you finally stop holding on. So instead of asking, did I get 8 hours? Try asking something else. Did I feel at peace before I closed my eyes? Your body knows. It always has. When you're rested, when you're drained, when something feels off. But somewhere along the way, you stopped listening and started measuring. Numbers are easy. They feel safe, but they don't tell the whole story. Rest is not just sleep. It's release. It's softness. It's the moment you stop fighting your own mind. Think about the last time you felt truly rested, not just awake, but light. It probably wasn't about 8 hours. It was about how you felt. Safe, calm, at ease. That's the difference. Sleep fills your body, but peace fills your mind. And when one is missing, the other struggles to exist. So if you wake up tired, even after sleeping long enough, maybe it's not your sleep that's broken. Maybe it's the weight you carry into the night. You don't need more hours. You need less noise. You don't need perfect sleep. You need gentle nights. You don't need control. You need trust. Trust that your body knows what to do. Trust that rest will come. Not when you demand it, but when you allow it. Tonight, try something different. Before you close your eyes, don't check the time. Let go of the numbers. Let go of expectations. Just breathe, slowly, gently. There's nothing to fix, nothing to optimize, nothing to chase. You are not broken for feeling tired. Sometimes, Your body isn't asking for more sleep. It's asking for a softer life. So no, you don't need 8 hours of sleep. Not always. Not exactly. What you need is to finally rest.